G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 28 of this Aston Villa career mode. Make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. And if you watched the previous episode, you know that in this episode we'll be re-signing quite a few players. But first we're going to be quick simming this game against West Brom, which I expect to be a win. And whenever you expect something in FIFA, it normally doesn't go that way, as we actually end up losing to West Brom 2-1. We had the early goal from Grealish in the second minute, but then West Brom kicked ahead, and that's going to really put us in a bit of trouble in the title race now, because that's 3 points we've lost there, and we definitely shouldn't be losing to West Brom. But the first player we're going to be re-signing is Matt Targett. He's been here since the get-go. Probably could improve the left-back position, but it'd have to be someone really world-class, because I think Targett's been pretty good for us. And then House is going to be the next one. He's just a backup centre-back / left-back. I normally end up playing him in the backup left-back spot, but he's been okay. And then Jacob Ramsey, just a youngster. I think we'd re-sign him. We also need to re-sign Konsa, who's been a good backup centre-back for us. Probably could be deserving of some more first-team action, to be honest, but we've brought in a couple of big-time centre-backs, so he hasn't been getting his due, unfortunately. And this guy, I thought he was going to be a big-time player for us, Douglas Luiz, but he hasn't progressed as fast as I'd have liked. And who knows, we might be moving him on soon, so keep that in your back pocket. But yeah, Ramsey there, obviously going to be re-signing that youngster, and then this guy, Barry, as well. Just because they're young and they look like they have some decent potential, so I might as well keep them on the team and either loan them out or sell them further on down the line. But yeah, another first v second battle coming up here against Manchester City. It seems like they're our biggest rivals these days. It used to be Liverpool, and now Manchester City. It feels like we're playing every third match or so. But you see there again, we're struggling with a little bit of fitness, because I did roll out our first team against West Brom and they still didn't get the job done, so that's very disappointing. But it's going to be a big test here against Manchester City. I believe we drew the last time we played them. And with no Ollie Watkins, it's going to be tough. But Barkley, with a great shot there, post and in. He couldn't have finished that any better. Probably the best shot he's ever produced in his life. And now a great ball to Nkunku. And Nkunku's going to go near post and get it past Edison. And just like that, we're up 2-0. And we're not stopping there. Edwards plays it ahead to Wesley, who's in for Watkins, who's out for a long time. And Wesley to make it 3. He does in less than 20 minutes. We're up 3-0. And for some reason, playing against the big teams is sometimes easier than playing against the small teams, because when you play the big teams, they like to press up, and then you can just counter-attack them at will and just pass it around them. But they do manage to get one back there to make it 3-1, and all of a sudden, they get a second back there to make it 3-2. Just in the start of the second half, they've come back, and all of a sudden it's a game again. But Edison hits it out from a corner, but it falls to Edwards, and he's going to finish that into the empty net. A good finish there, and it's 4-2, goals galore, and you see all the space. Porter, the youngster, plays it across to Barry, and Barry's going to score his first goal, probably of his whole Aston Villa career, I would reckon. But now it's going to be Lima, just drawing the defence to him. We get it to Porter, and all of a sudden it's 6-2, and it's just turned embarrassing for Manchester City. And we're not stopping there. Can we pick off one more? Nkunku to Barry. Barry, can he get a brace? He can. Edison glued to the spot as we win 7-2. An absolute annihilation. As you see the other results there. And that's a big time result. That's 3 points taken off the top side. But you see there another injury, and it's going to be Wesley. Luckily he's only out for 5 days, so we'll only miss this game against Chelsea. But we're going to have to be playing our youngster Barry, who we've just re-signed. And coming off 2 goals, I guess he can't be in much better form than that. But yeah, another tough game here against the top side in Chelsea. And it's going to be Barry, who gets it to Lima. Back to Barry. Back to Lima again, and he's going to finish. Barry just looks like he's ready for the stage, not worried at all. As he plays it to Lima again, they have a good connection. Who plays it through to Barkley? Is he onside? He is. And he makes it 2-0 in the first half. And Barkley against his old side, making them regret selling him to us. We play it to Nkunku, and Nkunku's just been racking up the goals lately. He's been a great player. But Barry looks to have injured himself there. As he gets to Grealish, and Grealish with a dirty finish. I think it was Tomori for some reason didn't try to clean clear it off the line as we end up winning 4-1. Chelsea only had one shot for the game, so a great result for us. And Barry's going to be out for 3 months now. What is going on with all these injuries? I mean, I did up the injury slider a while ago though, just to make it a bit more realistic, and all of a sudden it just seems like our strikers are getting injured left and right. Doesn't seem like any other position is. Although I think it was Rafinha, so just our attackers are getting injured at this stage. So I'm promoting a youth player or two because they're unsettled, and just for some more depth in the squad, because it seems like our players are going down left and right now. Going to be simming this game against Everton in the FA Cup, rocking basically a second team, but we could still get the win, but I'm not too worried if we don't, because we've already won the FA Cup and I'd like to win some different silverware. As we sim this match against Everton, we get absolutely smacked 4-0. Didn't look very close in the stats either, 5 shots to 1. Although the sim stats are always a bit dodgy. I feel like there's a lot less that happens in the sim. And just like that, we're back to playing Manchester City again now. This time in the cup competition, the Carabao Cup, EFL Cup. Wesley, luckily enough, is back for this one, although Barry's in great form, so maybe that's a bad thing. But we get it to target early on. He's going to try to hit one across the keeper as it ricochets off the post, and we get unlucky there. But a good early sign there, as Lima now plays it through to Barkley. And what can Barkley do? He can score, and we know that. He's been a great player for us over the years. Manchester City now, they get lucky there with the rebound. They get to De Bruyne. It falls to Sterling, and Manchester City equalise just over the hour mark. And all of a sudden, they're looking for a winner now to advance to the final, I think, if they win this. But a great save there by Martinez on De Bruyne. I don't know how he kept that out. And Martinez again with a great save, and he's saved us in this competition now. And it's most likely going to go to a replay now. Or is it 2 legs always in this competition? I always forget. But yeah, it's going to finish 1-1. As you see there, we probably could have come away with it if we were a bit more clinical. We had more chances. And we get another injury, and this time it's going to be Wesley out for 3 months. So that's Watkins gone, Wesley gone, and Barry gone, I think, all for a few months. So I'm going to have to bring in a new striker in the transfer window, I reckon, as we're going to sim this game against Crystal Palace. And we're going to get a 3-0 win, and there you see Lima goes down. So just players getting injured left and right. I think Grealish actually got a hat-trick in that game. And you see the injury there. Luckily it's only for 4 days. But Paris Saint-Germain come in for Douglas Luiz. And I'm not going to accept it, although they did offer a decent amount, but I'm going to delegate it. And if they come back with, say, 80 mil or so, I think I might accept it and try to go out and splurge on like another big striker or something, because I just ran out of options up top now. As our next game is going to be against Manchester United, but that's going to be in the next episode. As you see here, they come back with just over 80 mil for Douglas Luiz, and I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Douglas Luiz hasn't really lived up to his potential, and I also haven't been giving him the opportunities because I feel like we needed someone a bit better and a bit more world-class than him. So I'm going to be moving him on to bigger and better things, and hopefully I'll be bringing in someone good next episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.